Well, just got it fixed up. We'll just talking to you a little later. Here's the 69 I was telling you before. You probably saw it with the engine out of it. Well, it's out still, but I just had to pull it forward. It's just the way the weather is around here. Like I said, the engine's out. I'm saving the doors. I'm actually going to use these. I got the door sill, stupid things bent back. Saving the doors simply because I want to use them as a spacer before I put in the pillar posts for the door mounts. I've got them over there. I'll show you. Pillar posts. These are the babies right here. They're a little bit different. I gotta do some twisting and bending, make sure they match left to right. And this is it's the plate that goes right around, whatever, it's the wrong side, doesn't matter. Here's the one for that side. These pieces will be put back in, right back into this point right here. That there, I've got that sheet over the other side. But this is just the condition of the wheel well. It is just punched. It is, when I took it out, the fender basically pulled out with hardly any force. I undid the screws at the back, but there was no seat to them. I'm changing the inner, the floor sill, the back, I don't know what you would call that. All that's going to get replaced, as well as the supports for the doors. But it's Bondo mania. This is all coming off. I've literally just got it. I wanted to see where I was at. There's no suspension in the back other than the springs and the outer wheel bearings, the short shafts. Diff's all long gone. But that's what is left here. I just wanted to say, because this little guy, he was out in the rain. It's up to about 4 degrees Celsius today. Looks like a beautiful wax job, but I had to drive it through mud to get it back in. But it's about 4 degrees Celsius, but it's going down to minus 12 tonight. So I just wanted to get it in and let it drip and dry in here. I sure didn't want to leave it outside, because we can come over to this side and you can see what Record Rad sitting on the floor, of course. Record all brass. I don't use the newer aluminum ones. But this is the wonders of, it's just all freaking stacked and rotted. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful stuff? Just love this stuff. There's got to be 4 pounds of old style Bondo in my hand right there. Isn't that just beautiful? Here, have it back, because all this, the fender liners, the rear quarters are all going to be replaced, but as is the door posts. But they're just fucked. They're beautiful. But that's what I was saying earlier. I want to leave it on the frame because I can use the frame as a reference as far as getting it straightened out. As the doors go in, I've got to get I'm going to drop a center sill or a center reference right down over the I guess the drive shaft or whatever I can find there, so I know my measure out this side, measure out to the passenger side will be, so that I know when I place this in, it'll still give me my good alignment going front to back. And then once that's all in, I can use that alignment reference off the new doors for the front fenders, so I get the straight line, because I've got these doors right over here. They look pretty crappy, but actually there's not a spot of rust on these door shells, and the hardware's there. So these ones can go in, and new doors. They'll do. Just old parts, fucking flywheels, you know what, short shafts, drive shafts, all these things. Just the stuff you collect as you do this. You want a few hinges? I've got probably 50 sets of hood hinges. But it's all going to come apart and then go back together. I'll take the windshield wiper motor off as this all comes out, because this is all going to get replaced pretty much right up in and around. I'm not sure whether to cut the seam here, and leave this side and that side and just do the sill, because I've got a pretty good front chin piece up that I can use, or just to cut it out and do this sill here. we'll see as it comes together, because it's all got to come out. This brake lines, who gives a fuck about them? They're all going to get replaced. And see where it goes.